What is up, everybody? This is my channel Stoic Speaks, and today I'm going to be making a video about Stoicism and injustice. Now, the reason why I'm making this video about injustice is it's an extremely important topic. We face injustice constantly. Some people face it on a daily basis, depending on how you situate yourself in the world. Now, I face it sometimes too, but not too often. I have recently, and I'm not going to tell you the story behind it because it's irrelevant, but I'll tell you how I dealt with injustice. Now lads, first of all, you have to think about it. How does injustice make you feel right now if you aren't practicing Stoicism? For me in the past, I would automatically react with anger. I'd be like, this isn't fair, I can't believe this is happening, I'm a victim. And you absolutely cannot hold on to that victim mentality, thinking about how unfair things are. And I'm not just talking about Stoicism, I'm talking about the law of attraction and everything. You are what you put out there. Anyway, this is a Stoicism video, not a law of attraction video, so I won't get on that. You don't harness the pain body of injustice. Don't dwell on that moment, because if you feel like you're a victim, you are a victim. You are what you believe, you know? What was Rene Descartes? He had a famous quote, "I think, therefore I am," and that is true. It's extremely true. One of the most famous philosophical quotes out there. If you feel injustice, if you face injustice and you feel angry, just think why. It doesn't benefit you in any way, shape or form. Yes, injustice is a thing, but it's you gain so much from that lesson. Let's just say you're at work and your boss gives out to you over something you didn't do, or something that he's just angry and he's pinning it on you. You have to think, this is happening for a reason. Maybe you're not supposed to be at that company. I think everybody has a purpose, and in that scenario where your boss was like screaming at you, that will awaken up something in you if you allow it. Now, you could just say, I hate my job, I hate my boss, blah blah blah, my life is hard, I don't want to get up for work tomorrow. Or you could say, this is a blessing in disguise. I'm not supposed to be working for another person like this. I have to go ahead and get on my purpose and monetize my passions, my, whatever it is, my hobbies. If you can monetize your hobby, you are getting after your purpose. First of all, when it comes to injustice, you have to think about what is good. The only good thing in life is virtue, being honest, being moral. Some people, if there is injustice, these people aren't virtuous. They aren't following what is normal for human beings to actually have feelings and to be caring. So, if you feel bad, why? You're being you, you're a virtuous person. It's the people that are inflicting this injustice on you are the ones that should feel bad. If you didn't cause the problem, then you can't be the one feeling bad. Not even cause the problem, like if someone was hurting your feelings and you went and tattled on them and then shit hit the fan, that's not your fault, that's whoever is the one blowing it out of proportion and not acting on things properly, it's their fault. You have to ask yourself, can anything take your virtue away from you? No, it absolutely cannot. If you have morals that you stand by, virtuous morals, you are a wholesome person. I don't think there's anything in the world that can change you. And you know this, so why do you worry? This is how I deal with injustice. I know for a fact, bad things happen. They're hurdles in life. They're not going to make me a better person, so I don't care. They don't affect me, simply because I choose not to be affected. Seneca once wrote about a man whose wife and kids were killed in an invasion, and when asked about how he felt about this, the man replied, saying something along the lines of, "All my goods are with me, I have lost nothing." You see, this statement is extremely heavy, but it's his good intention is all that mattered in that moment. He was a proper Stoic, that man. Now that is I don't know, it's open to interpretation. You interpret that how you want. I'm not really sure how to take it. The most important thing about injustice is to remember that nobody can ever hurt you. People can only hurt your ego, and you should never seek revenge because you're feeding your ego and you're feeding the issue. Now, in injustices I felt in my life, I accept them, I move on. There's no point fighting them, especially if it's, say, someone with mental problems or a corporate entity, or work around what you can do. The whole foundation of Stoicism. Deal with what is in your hand right now. what you're capable of fixing, and if it isn't within your control, move on to fuck. When you do seek revenge, you're just trying to give the exact punishment back to someone that they gave you. So you're the same. You're not better, you're not worse. You actually are worse. What am I talking about? Because you know how the pain it feels. Why would you want another person to feel that way? They're the one in the wrong. You don't want to stoop to their level. It's these proper old things you hear on an everyday basis as you're growing up, but only as an adult. Maybe when you study Stoicism you figure these things out. And the last thing I'd like to talk about is, think about what's in your control. The only thing you have control of on this planet is your own thoughts. And that may seem difficult, but it is the only thing you have control of. You can't control other people, you can't control the future, you can't control the past, you can only control your thoughts. People's incompetence and people's injustice they cast upon you is out of your control. No, never let another person's ignorance drag you down, because then they drag you down and you're worse than them. Now I'm gonna stop repeating myself. This is my channel, Stoic Speaks. It's a short video, I guess, well, from what I'm used to. Next video, 7-day vegan challenge. I've already done the challenge, just gonna have to record the video. You guys take care now. Have a good day. Bye bye.